Hey, hey, hey! It's Turn Up with TAVA Tuesday, everybody. What's going on, Prosperity Doula?
What's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are on the land of the living. We breathing, so we ain't doing nothing but blessing God. What's going on with you? What's going on with you?
I was in the background. Hey, y'all already know what it is. I love to turn up. It is Turn Up with TAVA Tuesdays. For those of you that are chiming in with us, wherever you're tuning in from, just know it's going to be all things TAVA today. We have an amazing featured guest that's going to join us as we chop it up and really be able to introduce to many of you, but present to some just the opportunities of what TAVA offers through our amazing herbal natural products, as well as now TAVA worldwide. So tell your mama, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your enemy. Tune in, it's going down.
I like that. Oh, we might have to make a little jingle.
Yeah.
Tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your friend.
Hey,
look, we might have to jump in the studio and do something. Look, I done seen all kind of stuff going platinum and stuff on TikTok and everywhere else. We might have to make something out of that right there.
Well, I already know you got a spoken word in you, so I'm waiting on you to release that TAVA Lifestyle spoken word, because we're both business partners. We're both products of those products. So what up, Miss Leisha Payton?
Good morning,
Leisha. Rising, beautiful. Happy Turn Up with TAVA Tuesday it is. Miss Leisha Payton is also a part of the TAVA Lifestyle as well. So, being my sister from another mother, you already know what it is.
Yes. Listen, we got some wonderful things for y'all today. In addition to our regular news you can use and inspirational words, and we're talking about some products that truly work today. Y'all know, if you've been watching, we do university, and you also may know that we are TAVA Lifestyle Consultants. We are working on this thing from the inside out. So if you read the post, I said, do you got any gridlock going on in the bathroom? Is traffic backed up in the bathroom? That's what I need to know. When last time you went number 2? Okay, because you should be eliminated at least once every day, probably twice. Okay, are you feeling sluggish? Are you dealing with fatigue? Are you feeling more tired than you need to? If you work one of those office jobs and you sit in the office a lot and you're in front of the computer, I'm one of these people who I sit in front of the computer, okay, for up to 16 hours a day. And I really have to be intentional about getting up and moving around. And sometimes it can make me a little bit of sluggish, so we got some stuff for that. Okay, are you wanting to drop a few little pounds? It's still time to slim down. You know what I'm saying? And it might not be a hot girl summer no more, because she'll be a hot girl fall. Okay, we getting into cuff season. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So if you're trying to get slim down just a little bit for the fall or whatever, if you just want to take a little off so you can put a little back on at Thanksgiving, because that's what be happening to me. I don't know. I try to take it off. I put it back on at Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? So look, we got something for you. We always got some music use. We always got something empowering to say. We got some inspiration. But right now it's roll call. We got some people that's tuning in right now. Leisha Payton, all the way from the California. Yeah, she be first thing smoking on here between her and Sister Deirdre. We waiting for Deirdre to show up. Good morning, little sis. India Blending is in the building. Oh, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna shout her out tomorrow when we do Wake Up University Live. Good morning, beautiful ladies. Thank you, Miss India. She is on here. So I'm waiting for y'all to come on here and tell us what's up. Tell us your name. Some of your pages are private, so we can't see your name. It just shows up as Facebook user. We want to tell you thank you by name. We want to say your name. So post your name and the city and state that you are tuning in from, so we could tell you thank you. Okay, what's going on? What we talking about? What we got going on today, Miss Jazzy?
Well, for those of you that are tuned in, as you already mentioned, Prosperity Doula, that what we've committed to for ourselves, we're showing up for ourselves today, a part of TAVA Lifestyle, because TAVA has become a part of our lifestyle, taking care of the inside of our bodies naturally. And we say that because, with our Vacia Detox team, we have 4 products right now. Now, TAVA's embarking on our 3rd year anniversary. And I heard through the grapevine that we're going to be dropping some new products soon. So y'all stay tuned. As soon as I find out, I'm going to make sure y'all know with the exclusive details of what's dropping. But we've got 4 amazing products right now. We have a Vacia Detox Tea, and Vacia, VACIA, learn it. It means to empty, right? And so it is a gentle overall cleanse that has the benefit as you're releasing and eliminating waste, that you can also drop some weight. Now, me personally, I'm not on that weight loss journey, but I do detox. I don't detox daily. And I get that question often, like, how often do you need to detox? Or, how often do I detox? I know some people do it every single day, because it's true that some people suffer with IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome, right? And that means you're not regularly using the bathroom, that it could go days, weeks. I recently had someone tell me, and listen, God is my witness. Someone recently told me it's been a whole month and they've not used the bathroom. Number 2, have not. Like, I personally can't even imagine, but I'm going to visit this person. I'm driving 3 hours to go visit this person to make sure they have what they need, that they have trusted me to know that I believe I truly have solutions that's going to help to dump out some of that stuff out of the gut. Now, I always say, we don't claim to cure, mitigate diseases. And I'm sure if it's not you, you might know somebody. Like, even if you woke up this morning and you've not released the waste out of your body, listen, you don't have to suffer anymore. We have natural alternative solutions that will help you to flush through that waste, and you'll feel better, right? And so it is a gentle overall cleanse. It's a bland taste. It don't really taste like nothing. I tell people it kind of tastes just as a cleanse water kind of taste for me. Now, I will put a little honey in mine, right? No sugar, but I also will put it in like the flavored waters. I know you and the kids, y'all like the little flavor packets. That strawberry kiwi is my favorite flavored water. So I put that in there and just shake it up. And you're putting in like a regular 16-ounce water bottle, right? Room temp. It dissolves best. And so that's my spiel on that. And I know we're going to chop it up. I want to take an opportunity to allow you, D, because, you ever see a detox tea drinker, you know how that detox tea works. And the results may vary, because I've known some people, they lose 1 pound, 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds overnight. Matter of fact, I know somebody lost like 8 pounds overnight, but that was a result of someone that suffered with IBS. It had been like 3 days since they've been able to release, took that detox tea, and it came in within a few hours and was able to flush through. Like, they said it was so much shit in the toilet, they didn't even know if it was going to flush.
Oh my gosh. Miss Cornell said it works.
It does work. So what's your testimony when you think about the Vacia Detox TD?
When I think about, listen, I do use the bathroom regularly, but I can tell you this. I am one of those people who have that testimony that lost 2 to 4 pounds, taking it overnight. Okay. So this is my thing. If you are not regular, you need to use this. And this is the thing, you need to use it responsibly. It's not something that you can use every day on end. I think they don't recommend you go more than 7 days using it. But I feel that I always feel, this is my own personal testimony, I feel better when I'm taking it. Yeah. I feel better when I'm using all the products. We'll get into other ones a little bit later, but I feel better. I feel lighter. I don't know about y'all, but have y'all ever eaten and you felt so heavy and you didn't feel really well until you passed that all out of you? And if you're not having a regular bowel movement, that weight is just sitting on you, that food weight is just sitting on you. I feel much better when I cleanse, when I pass it through. Okay. And if you haven't ever tried it before, I do recommend being close to the house when you do use it. And if you already know that your bowels are quickly moving, you might even could just try using a half a packet per 16-ounce bottle of water, okay, to help get things moving and just to see how it treats you and how your body works, because everybody's body is different. Me, I can take the whole thing, and then things start moving in about 2 or 3 hours, things start moving. But I always feel better, and I can always tell when I haven't taken it in a while. I don't know about y'all that maybe have experiences, but I can tell because then I start getting backed up. And here's another thing. It is not if you say, well, I do use the bathroom every day, but here's another thing. You might, but how is it flowing? Are you doing a lot of straining when you go to the bathroom? Because you shouldn't have to sit there and push really hard. And listen, we want to keep it, me and Miss Jazzy just keep it real and 100. I have been in the bathroom before, leaned back like this, holding onto the toilet, pushing with all my might. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Y'all keep it real. Don't leave me out here hanging by myself and act like you have never done this. And you be having your feet almost touching the tub, trying to push it. I know I'm not the only one that has to grip that toilet and try to press with all the might Jesus could give me to get something up out of me. That's not normal, you guys. And you know what? That encourages straining and ripping and hemorrhoids and things like that. So it's not healthy to be constipated. It's not healthy not to be able to flow. When you sit down, it should be able to just flow out. You should not have to call upon the strength of your ancestors to get that dookie up out of you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you are flowing, if you are not flowing freely when you sit down, you might need this in your life. And maybe you don't need the whole packet. Maybe you can just do a half a packet and get it flowing. But I'm telling you, when you go into that bathroom, it should not be a labor of love to that boo-boo out yourself. Okay, it should flow out of your body. That waste should flow out. So listen, you need to get with Miss Jazzy. You also need to get with our special guest that we're going to be bringing around here in just a minute, so you could be able to flow. Everything about life. And I ain't gonna get too preachy yet. Y'all know we try to give you some inspiration every day. Everything about your life should flow. Okay, your conversations, your relationships, your health, your wealth, and of course, your bodily functions should be able to flow. We need this thing to be in perfect harmony to flow, okay? And if you ain't flowing, if it's getting backed up, or if you got to grip that toilet and stretch your feet out and lean all the way back and press with all your might, don't be going through all that rigmarole and all that hullabaloo in the bathroom.
That's true.
Let's see a detox tea and get this flow. Get the flow. Okay. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. Like Tony Braxton said, we got to get this mess up out of us, okay?
Yes, we do. 20 more said that Basia is the truth. And it is, because one thing about me personally, when I detox, I sweat. I mean, I literally sweat so much that I will lay on the floor just to cool off. And you're right, I done been there before too, based on what I'm eating. So, whatever it is that you eating, because our gut is our second brain. So you are what you eat. Y'all be careful out here in these eating streets as far as what you're doing. But again, we're taking an opportunity to introduce to many of you. Maybe you've never heard of TAVA before. Maybe you've never heard of the Basia Detox Tea. There's hundreds of detox, maybe thousands out there that you can pick and choose from. But what we are presenting to you today is what we know are opportunities and possibilities that work, right? And so without further ado, though, just because I know he can chime in on the conversation, this is my brother from another mother. I always say in business, because I am an only child, like all my brothers and sisters that are within business with me, they're my brothers and sisters from another mother. I had an opportunity to meet this young man through one of the TAVA events. TAVA, when they do events, they know how to do it big. And the fact that we're embarking on our 3rd year anniversary, all roads leads to Houston, Texas. And I cannot wait to meet up with him again, because I always you already know when I'm in the building where I'm going to be, and that's on the dance floor. He loves to have a great time. He 100% also has all the facts. He's been within TAVA since January 2020. And the fact that he is a man out here in these streets representing TAVA, the lifestyle of it. Let's go ahead and bring around my brother Keith Lydell. Welcome to the show, my brother. Happy going up with TAVA Tuesday. It is you never know what you might get with us, but we welcome you for being a part of the show today.
Oh man, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Abundance rising, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well this morning. And just know, Miss Jazzy ain't playing. She be on that flow for real.
Well, listen, Keith, real quick, because I wanted to really allow you to share your perspective, because you're a boss man. I mean, you own your own business with clear-cut flooring. You do everything as far as remodeling homes to bathrooms, you name it. And I was like, you sure you can fit this in? You don't have a job today? You was like, I do have a job, but I'm the boss. So bossing up the way that you do, adding this as an additional stream of income in addition to what you're already doing. You also too host your own live platform on Thursday nights called the Elite Man Cast. So, I mean, you're not new to this. You're really true to this. But from a male's perspective, because for some of the men that be watching, you know, this is a women-dominated industry, but you know, you oftentimes have the men that are supporting their women's in business or they're doing this together. Like, why was your yes to TAVA? How did that come about? And I'm just going to give you an opportunity to share real quick.
Well, it's a funny story with my yes, because Tamika Harris, my upline, I was going in and out of her store at the time, and I was side hustling some Victoria's Secret panties and bras. So she was like, man, I got an opportunity for you. I'm like, what you have? You know, so it was more or less like, I want you to see if you want to see if you would like these products. So I tried the tea, and then I was like, okay, that, you know, it made me feel real energized, gave me some more energy. So I signed up for the energy of it. And then when I found out we have energy. So I was like, oh, this is really what I need. Because I, you know, just like everybody else, we get the itis, you know, and the itis is really hepatitis, the diabetes, you know, that's the itis that we really not aware of, but we call it the itis because we thinking it's about us, but it's really about a serious ailment that we can get, that we do have, and not flushing our systems out well, you know. And so, yeah, my why was about the energy in TAVA, because, and once I seen our CEO, man, it was really amazing because he's always truthful. He used colorful words. So, and that was the realness to me, because I can't be around fake people. I don't know what this new generation got going on, but I come from the old school. And what we say is what we mean. If I say I'm going to slap you, please believe me, you're going to get slapped. I'm going to say it one time.
Well, you're absolutely right, because one thing about our CEO, Mr. Kenny Lloyd, it was when I found out that he was a CEO, that it was a no-brainer for me then. Like, sign me up. Like, I signed up for the business without trying the product because I knew who he was from the previous opportunity that I did in network marketing. I knew his leadership. I knew his wisdom. I know he had produced several millionaires. And I was like, hey, it was a no-brainer. And so for you, though, being also a business owner, like I said, you were already kind of doing your side hustle. Like, how do you find time, though, in the mix of what you're doing with clear-cut flooring to still make time for TAVA?
Well, every customer house that I go to is usually a woman. So definitely when I get into the homes, you know, I sit there a couple of days and have a conversation and get you familiar with me and get you comfortable with me. And then what I do is just, you know, hey, you ever take vitamins? You have any vitamins that you take? And then most people be like, yeah, I take this pill. I'm like, how many pills you gonna take? So it's like, I have a multi-liquid vitamin for you. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. On the go.
Yeah.
I have a multi-liquid vitamin that you can try and see if you like it, you know, give you a taste. That was the tester. So, but the actual bottle is this. So I always let them know. I keep products on hand because I never know who want to spend that money every day, you know. And then I usually, like this last week, I've sold 3 bottles of Valet. Wow. Yeah,
well,
yeah.
You know, that liquid vitamin is my go-to as well. I try to go live every day, and I hold up my little cap and be like, here's the life, everybody. The fact that I'm still here and I yet remain. Matter of fact, let me go get my bottle. D, go ahead.
Listen, I call the Valet 30 the communion juice with the boost, right?
Ooh.
Communion juice with the boost. That's what I call it, because it tastes like communion juice to me. And it has all these vitamins, all these, you know, if you have the bottle there, can you just run down a few things and tell the people what they're getting in just one little capful of Valet 30?
Look. I got it. Yeah. I got it. Look, let me run it down, Keith, because again, I want people to understand, you know, for the most part, we all really try to do good for ourselves. Because before the liquid, I was doing a peel multivitamin, right? And I was also doing a drop of zinc. I was doing a drop of vitamin D3. I was doing a drop of that silver shield. So I was trying to, in my mind, do what I thought was the best. But what I can tell you, a liquid is going straight in. So as Nina Moore would say, our double diamond, I would say, ditch the pills and come on over here to the liquid side. Now, one thing about this Valet 30, and it's stands for vitamins and liquid energy that lasts for 30 days, right? Because one person taking one shot a day, 1 ounce a day, just a shot a day is all in that your body needs. You're talking within 20, 30 seconds, you feel that, I say that you need. It's like your daily mojo. It's everything from A to Z. So if you had to compare, for those of you that are watching, welcome to Turn Up with TAVA. Turn Up with TAVA. Turn Up with TAVA. We're talking about this Valet 30 because, again, if you had to compare the pill form, by the time it break down, dissolve, you pee some of it out, this liquid is going straight in. You're talking 95% absorption rate. You have everything from A to Z. You got vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, folate, vitamin B12. You got 300% biotin. I don't know if y'all can see the roots of my hair. Y'all see how them roots done grew? That's that Valet 30, putting that hair on growth like that. I promise you. Pantothenic acid, that helps with the protein strands of your hair. Y'all remember Pantene back in the day, right? You also got all the minerals that you need, from magnesium to zinc. So that drop of zinc that I was doing, and it's nasty as hell. I ain't even got to do that no more. It's already in here. You got selenium, copper, manganese, potassium, glucosamine sulfate. You got the whole antioxidant booster blend. You got that vitamin C packed in there with the superfoods. And it don't really have like that vitamin taste. You know, they did it so dope with this Valet 30 that it's got more like a berry, cherry, mango puree kind of taste, right? And so I'm getting ready to toss it up for y'all right now live on the show. Y'all see me pouring it in? Usually I do a shot glass. You can do it, but really just in the cap that it is itself. And look at him taking his pouch. That's to travel on the go. And I say every day, D is my witness. Here's the life, everybody. The fact that I'm still here and I yet remain. I am ready to embrace all the blessings today with my name on it. And I drink to that. And I love it. It's good to me. Now, some people act like they can't get with the taste. Listen, you can mix it in juice. You can put it in a smoothie. Yeah. You know, I done sipped it with some green Crown before, that Crown apple before. How you get it in, it's liquid, so it's going to do what it does. So if you're willing to try it, I encourage you to get back with anybody that you know within TAVA Lifestyle. Whoever invited you to this live, you can hit me up. You can hit up Brother Keith. And just reach out to either of us. December as well, our Prosperity Doula. Like, we all in this thing together. There's several TAVA Lifestyle marketing executives on the live. What up, TAVA Nation? What up, TAVA Nation? So again, that's just one, again, of many of the products that we offer. Now, Keith, you mentioned the energy.
Yeah.
The energy. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about that energy.
That is my go-to every day. Do you hear me? I stay popping a flare every day just because I want to maintain what I'm already doing from the morning. My valet gives me that energy, and then around 10 o'clock, I just pop me a flare just because I know I'm going to take a lunch about 11 or 12, and then it's really not the energy that it gives. People think about energy as like, woo, woo, woo. But the energy we have over here is clarity. It's more of a clarity pill than an energy pill. It's more a focus pill than it is giving you the jitters and the run around and the shake it up. You're going to have more focus on what you're doing instead of a Red Bull to where you bouncing off the wall. You don't know where you're going. With this, you getting your focus together. Because of the selenium that's in here, because of the riboflavin that's in these pills. That's the beauty of it. And if you don't like to take a pill, you can open it up, put it in your Valet 30, and now you got a bionic tonic, as Mr. Mora said.
Bionic tonic, I like that.
Yeah.
Bionic tonic, and you're definitely going to have the energy. You're definitely going to have the clarity and the focus that you need to finish out your day, because that's what this pill is really for. I don't know about energy, but I know it makes me tune right in on what I'm needing to do and what I need to finish. It used to take me, let me tell you this true story. About before I got into TAVA, it would take me like a week and a half to remodel a bathroom. Since I've been taking these clarity pills, I'm in and out the bathroom in 4 days.
Oh wow.
Yeah, go from 7 to 10 days to 4 days. That's quick money now. Now people looking at me like I'm cheating. Like, what you done did? And somebody in here at night or something? Because I come in and I go to work. Do you hear me?
Wow.
I'm like Kumo D. I go to work.
Yes. Well, one thing about me with the flare, but Prosperity Doula, I'm gonna let you share your testimony with the flare as well, because for those of you that again may not know, Miss December Rose, our Prosperity Doula, she is the creative designer behind the SOE firm, our marketing PR firm. So all the graphics you see that I dropped, my backdrop that you guys see in the background, that's her creative design. All the TAVA postcards and flyers, she's the creative design. All the business card template, she's the creative design. Can y'all put some fire in the chat for our Prosperity Doula, Miss December Rose? Because if you've ever been in business and you've gotten graphics for her, you already know what it is. But one thing I know for sure with that flare, she uses that flare, and when she's burning that midnight oil to get some of these projects out. So talk about your experience with the flare.
Well, listen, I Jazzy gave me a flare once. I was like, oh, I gotta get up, I gotta get this done. And she was like, here, take one of these. Man, listen. I was up for about 2 days. And it's not even the same. It's not even the feeling like when you drink a Red Bull or something like that, where you just, it's not that kind of feeling at all. It's just natural energy, and that's why I love it. Listen, we're doing something where I want to do quotes, posts, and comments for the day, things that I found on the internet, and this is literally me. Look, can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Can you see that stuff?
Yeah.
This is me all day. And if this is you, if you struggle during the day and then you're up all night, listen, I recommend that you take this flare, which is a natural energy. Okay, if this is you all day and then up night looking around like a vampire bat, then you listen, I suggest that you get this flare in your life, okay, for your energy, natural energy. It brings you up and sustains you, okay, and then it doesn't throw you off a cliff like these other monster drinks and Red Bull and stuff like that, where it shoots you up all right, but you're gonna come down hard on the other side. I have not experienced that, not even one time with flare. A flare will take you there, period, and then you can still lay down and rest. But since I already have a lot of energy and I'm pretty nocturnal as it is, so I told Steph one time I was working and I was a little bit tired, but it's already after 5, and she's like, let me give you one of these flares. I was like, oh no, I gotta take flare, because the way my energy and body is set up and my clock is set up, I have to take flare early in the morning. Otherwise, I'll be up for a day and a half or 2 days. I cannot take flare at 5 o'clock in the evening. If I'm tired at 5 o'clock, I'm just going to have to deal with it. But if I take my flare, I got to take it in the morning, get me started for my day. And this is, if you're taking these products, you throw back that Valet 30, you can throw it back with the flare and just give your whole body just a get up and go. You know what I'm saying? And it helps me to stay clear, to stay focused, to stay on point, to not get drowsy during the day. But I want to circle back real quick to the Valet 30 real quick. You said that it's packed full of vitamins. One of those vitamins is vitamin D. Is that right?
Yes.
Vitamin D. I want to share with y'all something. I always try to give you some news you can use that you can take with you to put in your mental Rolodex and just know for yourself and apply some kind of application that you could apply to your life. Listen, African Americans are specifically and disproportionately at great risk for vitamin D deficiency. Do y'all know that? Let me give you a couple stats. An estimated 40% of American adults may be vitamin D deficient. For African Americans, that number nearly doubles at 76%, y'all.
Wow.
76%. The results published in the Journal of Investigative Medicine found that African-American men and women with moderate or high fitness levels were 45% less likely to have vitamin D, while those who are less fit or, maybe overweight are 70% more likely to have vitamin D deficiency. Wow. Why is that important, you guys? Okay, because when you have low vitamin D, you're going to have more frequent illnesses and infections because it affects your immunity system. You're dealing with fatigue and tiredness. Some of you can't figure out why you're tired. Vitamin D. Listen, I was one of those people who had extremely low, critically low vitamin D, where I went in Let me share this with you real quick. I'm not going to be in here talk too long about it, but this is very important, especially for African American women, but all African Americans. I went in, I got my blood work. My vitamin D was so low, okay, that they gave me like first she gave, when I came in the first time, I think she gave me like 11,000 or 10,000 units or something that I had to take daily. I wasn't faithful with it, okay? So after a while I went back, and meanwhile I'm complaining about being tired. I'm complaining about this, I'm complaining about that, I'm complaining about my joints aching. I go back, I wasn't faithful with what she gave me. It was even lower, and I had to get 50,000 units a day of vitamin D. Okay, I want y'all to listen to me about this. Okay, we only got one body on this side of heaven. Okay, we got to take care of it. Okay, that fatigue and that tiredness, bone and back pain. Have you been dealing with your bones aching and your joints aching and back pain? Vitamin D help maintain bone health by improving your body's absorption of calcium. Okay, have you been dealing with depression? Some of y'all are dealing with depression and you don't even know. Vitamin D deficiency has been linked to depression. Okay. The effects of vitamin D supplements are mixed, but reviews found that they help relieve symptoms of depression. Go outside. Go outside. Get up and go outside. Go get you a vitamin D supplement. If you can't move around a lot and get outside a lot, go get you a vitamin D supplement. It also, when you have low vitamin D, it impairs your wound healing, so you heal slower. Okay? Hair loss. Have any of you been dealing with hair loss? Vitamin D deficiency affects your hair growth and can cause your hair to fall out. Muscle pain, weight gain, obesity is a risk factor for vitamin D. Anxiety. Listen, I can go on. The bottom line is get up, get out, get in that sun. At least 30 minutes a day in that sun. For those of you who are working office jobs or in these office buildings all day, please take part of your break and go outside and walk around in the parking lot or something, or just go sit outside on the bench. Get outside and get some sun in your system. Go get you a vitamin D. Go get you Valet 30. Get you some Valet 30 and take a shot of that. Okay, it's very important. There's so many things that are disproportionately affecting the African American community. Vitamin D deficiency is one of them, but it doesn't have to be. You know, you haven't been informed. Do something about it now. Go do something about it. Okay.
That's right. And listen, what you can do about it is get some of this Valet 30. India, I saw you say you're on that on that vitamin D pill. Come on over to the liquid side, man, because honey, by the time that pill break down, dissolve, pee some of it out, you're really not getting all that you need. And this proprietary blend, one shot all in. What I can tell you is that our products work synergistically, because with the detox tea, while you're flushing out, you want to take that liquid multivitamin and give your body back the nutrients that it needs. As far as that flare, like Ernell said, that flare will take you there. Oh, yes, it will. And I don't take it every day. I kind of take it as needed, right? And so for me, anytime I'm traveling on these highways and byways, I'm going to pop that flare. I'm not going to be tired and sluggish at the wheel. Keith, I see you done jumped off in that slingshot or spider or something. Yeah. So one thing about that flare, even my daughter as a teenager takes the flare. There's times that, like, matter of fact, last night she was up all night braiding her hair, and knowing that she's got orientation for school today, she would want a flare. So even our young teens, young adult folks, they too can also take these flare. We got one more product we're going to talk about. I know we got busy schedules today. Thank y'all for turning up with us on Turn Up with TAVA Tuesday. The last product we're going to talk about is our CBD infused coffee. Yeah. Now, what I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, before TAVA CBD coffee, I wasn't really a coffee drinker. You know, I was always under the impression if you drank coffee, y'all see my teeth, how pretty and white they are. I didn't want to drink coffee because I was like, it was going to turn my teeth brown. But I will drink TAVA's Caprice, which is named after our CEO's wife, Miss Shantae Lord. What up, Miss Shantae? The coffee is named after her. No caffeine, a nice Colombian bean, infused with that CBD. And if you know anything about CBD and the benefits of it, I'm telling you, we don't claim to cure, mitigate diseases, but I say it's to feel good without the hype. Mr. Keith, what's your testimony? How can you talk about how you chop that CBD coffee in with how you've incorporated into your lifestyle?
But I tell you, that's the coffee, you can take it at night and it'll calm you down, and you can take it in the morning and it'll boost you up. It's so funny about this coffee because it does the strangest of things. Like, I think it's mental sometimes, you know, but at the same time, it feels good. It keeps you in that same calm state, regardless of the time of day. And it also helps you use the bathroom, you know? Yeah, so it's really a feel good to me because I like you said, I used to drink coffee a long time ago, but I didn't like coffee because it just, you know, like you said, you turn your teeth brown and then, you know, your stomach. It's just a whole lot of stuff I didn't like about it. But since I've been back on the CBD coffee, it's like, man, I feel good. I'm always in a calm state. I'm always relaxed whenever I drink my coffee. You know, it's like some people get coffee and they just on the go, go, go. It's like, nah, my our Caprice CBD coffee. Yeah, it's definitely the truth, and I love it. I drink it almost every day. Now, I'm out right now. I drank my last pack yesterday, but my order's coming in today. So
okay. Yeah, so you know about that coffee. So again, ladies and gentlemen, the CBD infused coffee, you know, let me just make this disclaimer. You know, we don't claim to cure or mitigate diseases. And I often get the people to say, well, I can't drink that coffee. My job, I got to pass. Listen, if you don't pass that drug test, it won't be because you drank our coffee, okay? Because it's 0% THC. It is CBD infused. And when you think about that cannabidiol, there's so many benefits. It's going into the pain pathways. It does help with you to rest better, anxiety. You know, it is to feel good. Our prosperity doula, I mean, you've got your testimony. You love the coffee, but I'm going to let you speak to it before we plan to get on out of here.
Listen, I just love the flavor. It's so smooth. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of coffee just is really hard. And my mom loves it. You know, she thinks a lot of these coffees is expensive. She hates Starbucks. She said they coffee is burnt. I don't know why people like it. It tastes like burnt coffee beans. I actually like Starbucks, but I love Caprice. It's just a smooth flavor. It's a smooth coffee. I love flavored creamers and things like that. But I with this coffee, you really don't have to put the flavored creamers in there if you don't want to. It really is that smooth. I just like the flavored creamers because I just like those flavors, but I can really just put a little bit of sugar in there and go. And it's one of the few coffees that I can drink black. I really don't like coffee just black, no sugar, no cream. I like my men like that. But I really don't like my coffee black, no sugar, no cream. But I like to put a little something in. But this is one of those coffees that you can drink like that and it doesn't have that tart bitterness taste to it. So I am I'm all up in with the Caprice. And I love, like Keith said, it might be mental, I don't know what, but it does help you relax and it does help you get up. You could go both ways. And I know a lot of people are afraid of what we call TAVA lava, but mixing and that's mixing the Vicia with the Caprice. That's one of the favorite ways I actually like to drink Vicia. Because the flavor is good. You know, the Vicia is like a herbal tea. It doesn't really have like a whole bunch of flavor. You could put a flavor in it, but by itself it's kind of bland. You know, it's a health tea, you know. But when you mix it with the Caprice, I'm here for it. Now I'd be here for it at the house. But I'm here for it. I like the flavor. I like the flavor of it. There's so much you can do with coffee. And if you love coffee, you can freeze it. I see some of the people in there, Miss Gwen and Miss Leisha, talking about you could freeze it. You can make it cold. You can make a smoothie out of it. There's so much you can do with it. And the fact that it has the CBD and the other things in it, why not? And also, why not get it from somebody you know? Listen, here's the thing about it. All the stuff that we talk about on Miss Jazzy and the Prosperity Doula, we buy this stuff anyway, you guys. We're buying this stuff anyway. We're buying vitamins, we're buying tea, we're buying coffee. Buy it from somebody you know. Get it from Miss Jazzy. Get it from Mr. Keith Lydell. Let's support ourselves and the small businesses and the entrepreneurs that are around us. If we're going to put this money into circulation anyway, put it into circulation with folks you know so they can help them build their business and their legacy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all about all these products work as advertised, as testified, and I am a product of the product.
Absolutely. So listen, guys, we're going to get ready to prepare to wrap up today's Turn Up with TAVA Tuesday. I definitely got to give it back to my brother from another mother, Mr. Keith Lydell, who I tell you what, Keith, it's always a pleasure chopping it up with you, but hearing from a male's perspective and the fact that you are consistent with these products, You've incorporated this as a part of your lifestyle. You making money doing this at the same time. Again, we're traveling, we're showing up at these events and stuff that's going down. So for someone that's watching, I definitely want to give you an opportunity to tell them how can they connect with you, and then what would be your final word of encouragement as to why they need to try these type of products.
Well, y'all can go. I'm on Facebook on Keith Lydell. I'm on Instagram as Oak Cliff Millionaire. And these products, I'm telling you, they are amazing. They do amazing things. If you really feel like you're not yourself sometimes, and you always have a brain fog, a brain clog, you really must detox your teeth. I mean, detox your body with our Bacia Detox tea. Because I'm telling you, you're going to get that energy you're looking for. Don't be scared. Don't have nobody told, I got to be on the bathroom for 2 days. Well, you should be on the bathroom for 2 days. I don't know what's wrong with people. I don't want to be using the bathroom that much. Why not? You got to understand, 15 to 25 pounds of waste is in your system that you ain't even lodged out from Thanksgiving of '85. So you really need to get all this stuff up out you. I don't know why you're sitting around here thinking you ain't supposed to be messing every day. Every time we eat a meal, 3 to 4 hours after that, we're supposed to be using the restroom. That's normal. That's what your body was designed to do. So I really feel like, I encourage everybody to detox. Get with somebody on this platform and get you some detox tea. At least get you some detox. At least get you some multivitamins, but definitely get you some detox tea though. But the vitamins are very needed. We got to take care of our bodies. Don't wait till the bill is death, or don't wait till the bill is the hospital bill. Don't pay the bill right now with some Valet 30.
That's good.
And y'all don't get all my energy pills because I'm taking all the flair. I'm just joking. I'm taking all the flair. I've got the flair in me right now. It's going down.
Well, Keith, I know you're in Miami and we're here in the upstate of South Carolina, but there could be somebody in your neck of the woods. They trying to look you up as far as, now you done told them that you can hook their house up in like 4 hours. So how can they get in touch with you as far as your flooring business and what you do to remodel homes?
If you look on my link tree on my Facebook page, I have a link tree and you can set an appointment and then I'll respond within the next 24 hours.
All right. Well, listen, y'all hit up Mr. Lydell because, again, from a male's perspective, he's just living testament that these products work for real. We've all continued to incorporate these into our lives. Thank you so much, Keith. Y'all show Mr. Lydell some fire in the chats. It's taking him more time. He's the boss man. He got to get to work. So we're going to let you go. We appreciate you so much for being a part of today's show. Now, Prosperity Doula, you and I, as we prepare for our final thoughts today, because, again, this has been Turn Up with TAVA Tuesday. Tomorrow, y'all know it's going down with Wash Your Ass Wednesday, and we're going to talk all things Wombversity. You don't want to miss it. But what's your final words of encouragement, again, Prosperity Doula, for someone that maybe they've never tried to detox their body, they never really tried an energy capsule or any of the products that we offer? What's your reasoning why they should try it?
Listen, one thing that Mr. Keith said that's going to be ringing in my head is pay the bill now. Pay the bill now. In other words, invest in your body, invest in your health now so you won't have to pay those medical bills later. I am taking steps concerning my health, trying to get out there more. Me and the kids, I'm under the weather right now, but me and the kids still got out and walked for 30 minutes. I was sweating to death. The kids were complaining, I was sweating out to death, but I still got out there and walked for 30 minutes. And, because we got to do something about this. We got to start now. And I want to start now with my kids, getting them used to exercise, getting them out from in front of the TV, putting those phones down. You know what I'm saying? So our health and our wealth has to be intentional. And both of those things you can do with TAVA Lifestyle, health and wealth. It has to be intentional. Let's pay the bill now. Let's drink the Valet 30 every day. Let's take the Bacia once or twice a week so we can make sure we're flowing, so we ain't sitting in there gripping the toilet trying to pull down with the might of Jesus to get something up out of our bodies. Okay, let's do the flare if we're dealing with the fatigue. Let's deal with the coffee if you like coffee, if you need to relax or if you need to focus. There's so many great products, you know what I'm saying? So my thing is, do what you have to do now so you won't have to do what you don't want to have to do later. Let's do it now.
Do it now. Listen, we didn't even have time to tap in. I got to touch on TAVA worldwide, because one thing about TAVA is just not the health and wellness side. It's also the travel, because TAVA has done it like no one has ever done it before. The first to crack in to be able to get direct access to wholesale savings as it relates to hotels, resorts, and rent-a-cars. So listen, if you're going to go anywhere the remainder of this year, you're gonna need a hotel. If you're gonna look to book a resort somewhere, or if you're gonna use a rental-car to travel, I've got the hook up. All of us in TAVA Nation got the hook up. Hands down, we got the best rates, and you're saving up to 60-65% off. So if I can save you $1, if I can save you $5, $10, $50, $100, $250, $500, $1,000, look, if I can save you some money, hit me up right now, because I want to be able to introduce you to TAVA worldwide. We've talked about the products. TAVA worldwide, we're the first to do it. We're the first to set the trends. What I can assure you is, if you're going to travel, why not save and travel? We're not travel agents, but what we do is we have access to wholesale saving discount dollars that you basically invest in, that you have an allotted time to use it. And I promise you, you won't abuse it, because if you can save money, why not save it either with yourself or someone that you know? So for those of you that are interested to find out more about it, look, hit up my website. It's Miss Jazzy. That's mzjazzy.tavalifestyle.com. Again, mzjazzy.tavalifestyle.com, or get back with the TAVA marketing executive or TAVA consultant that would have invited you to even be a part of today's show, and hit them up and be like, you know what, I heard what they was talking about. I'm interested, find out more, and do it today. Don't wait, because again, you are what you eat, and your health is your wealth. Until next time, it's going down tomorrow. We're doing all things Wombversity, but today has been Turn Up with TAVA Tuesday, everybody. Until next time, we love you guys.